Hey guys, welcome back on my channel. Best Tips series continues on GWC. So, I think you're doing very well in the game, but if you know more how to improve yourself, or know about what pro player do, this video is for you, so stay tuned. Welcome back again. So, in this video I'm going to share many of the most interesting tips, tricks, strategies and secrets. I'm positive that you are going to find a lot of these very interesting and helpful. Best 25 tips for you. So not wasting any time, let's start the guide. First tips is deploying your goblin gang on middle of arena, on your side that target by both archer tower. That is the best way to counter the Mega Knight. Second tips is immediately deploying a P.E.K.K.A. or mini P.E.K.K.A. in the middle tile, can allow you to completely stop a hog rider from attacking your arena tower. If you place your P.E.K.K.A. or mini P.E.K.K.A. anywhere else, then the hog rider will get one swing. P.E.K.K.A. and mini P.E.K.K.A. both are in the meta, so you can add in your deck. Third tips is, you can actually counter and pull a Mega Knight to your King Tower with just skeletons and Ice Spirit. Countering a 7 Elixir troop with just 2 Elixir and activating your King. Fourth tip is, one of my favorite ways of countering a big threat, such as a P.E.K.K.A., is by kiting it with Ice Golem while using any ranged attacker, even weak spear goblins, to safely shoot the P.E.K.K.A. while she distracted. Fifth tip is, another favorite way is by using an air attacker while kiting, because of course the P.E.K.K.A. can touch an air unit. Sixth tip is, you can do so many great things with a tornado card. You can pull a balloon to the King Tower by precisely placing tornado as the balloon approaches. Seventh tip is, you can use tornado to pull a royal giant and have it attack your other tower instead. This is super useful when your opponent is just using his royal giant to take down your weaker tower to win, while your other tower has a more lot HP. Eighth tip is, if you place your tombstone right in front of the King Tower, you can actually completely shut down a Mega Knight. Ninth tip is, Elixir Management. Elixir is the currency in the battle, and just as in real life, you need to manage your money properly. You have to understand when you should spend Elixir, how to spend it properly, and keeping track of Elixir. Once you understand this, then only you will fully be able to master your battling skills. 10th tip is, Elixir trades. You should know about it. Positive Elixir trade, you spend less Elixir than your opponent and therefore you have more Elixir with you. For example, countering for Elixir hog rider with 3 Elixir cannon, that is +1 net difference. Negative Elixir trade, you spend more Elixir than your opponent and therefore you have less Elixir with you. For example, countering for Elixir hog rider with 5 Elixir inferno tower, that is -1 net difference. Neutral Elixir trade, you spend the same amount of Elixir as your opponent and therefore you have the same Elixir as your opponent has. For example, countering hog rider with Tesla, that is 0 net difference. 11th tip is, don't overcommitting. Overcommitting is spending too much of Elixir than needed, putting yourself in a tough situation. 12th tip is, don't provide Elixir leaking. You know that the max Elixir we can hold is 10 and we get 1 Elixir every 2.8 seconds in 1x Elixir and 1 Elixir every 1.4 seconds in 2x Elixir. If you stay at 10 Elixir for more than this time period, you will not gain that extra Elixir. This is called Elixir leaking. 13th tips is, Elixir Tracking. This is a very advanced technique which is used by Clash Royale pros. They literally keep track of the Elixir they have as well as the Elixir their opponent has. This actually gives a whole new level to your battle skills. 14th tip is, if you deploy your goblins on your tower immediately after your opponent plays Goblin Barrel, you can actually stop all 3 goblins and not take any damage. 15th tip is, divide and conquer. If you cannot stop any push together, this age-old tactic used by imperialists is also viable in battles. If many cards are difficult to counter together, then single cards are easier to counter. So, what you basically do is divide the opponent's troop and kill them individually rather than trying to kill them together. 16th tip is, if the giant skeleton manages to lock on your tower, you can use a troop that only targets buildings such as Ice Golem to redirect the giant skeleton target on the Ice Golem and have it follow it, allowing you to also prevent getting hit by his massive bomb damage. 17th tip is, Counter-pushing, a thing which everyone does in the battle, defend and then push with survived troops. This is tactic all decks can use. Some decks specifically rely on this tactic for dealing damage. 18th tip is, because the baby dragon can fly and has range, you can use him to fly over the bridge and safely take down a furnace in this position, without getting shot by the arena towers. 19th tip is, there should not be more than 2 win condition in your deck. But just keep in mind, using triple giant is not a great idea. 20th tip is, by deploying your skeletons and ice spirit in this manner, you can actually not only counter the bandit, but also activate your king tower. 21 tip is, Zap has so many useful properties. One of the sneakiest ways to use Zap is by using it to redirect the arena tower attack on the graveyard skeletons, allowing your mega minion to deal a massive amount of damage. You can use this Zap Redirect strategy in a countless number of ways. 22nd tip is, synergy. Good decks have cards that go well together. The best examples of synergy are Execution or Tornado. 23rd tips is, spend your gold wisely. In this game store the gold is more difficult. 24th tip is, learn in your mistake. Many skilled players who actually learn from their mistakes learn how to predict doots or other swarm with zap, log, arrows, or fireball. 25th tip is, last and most important tips is, don't give up. This is the key of success. One mistake of your opponent can cost his game and you will win. Some of tips you should know. I hope it will help you. If you like and share this video. That's it for now. Any questions, comments, or insults, post them in the comments below. I hope you like my guide and have a clash-tastic day. If you like my video then like and share. Keep supporting me to more Clash Royale decks. For this you need to subscribe to my channel. Every best deck for you. I hope you like my guide and have a better day. See you in next meta guide. Stay tuned. Peace.
هلا اجا الزعيم العظيم
على دين مدفقر.
الشعب يقول اني حاكم كريم.
اي ايوه